Good day, Sophie.
Good evening, Thomas.
Didn't even tag it in me, mate.
Good evening. Yeah, because we'll have to collect Tataru, won't we?
Maybe.
There she is! She has a quest!
Oh my god, Tataru's putting on a pot of tea and looks in need of company. Oh my god, dude. 3, 2, 1, exit.
Galanis, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? Of course.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she could have got them jammy dodges. Oh my god.
Yeah. Was that Battenberg as well?
Nah, I don't see no Battenberg. Awfully quiet here now, Tataru, we need.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
That's what I was thinking.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand. I have my sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Any plans for the immediate future?
Find Meteon.
We get to say something, we get to say, fine Meteon.
A grand new adventure, of course.
I mean, who didn't put that, you know?
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough? Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you. Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again, and travel the world in search of wonder.
Yes, this is what I want to do. Who knows what mysteries are still waiting to be discovered?
Oh, that's the spirit. I can feel from here the blazing fire that just lit in your belly. Now, all you need is a destination. If you're having trouble deciding, just leave it to me.
Tataru, man, she's pulling all the strings.
Thavner. That's where you should go next.
Ooh, okay.
Man.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of vrtra the last time you were there, and I'm sure vrtra would be pleased to see you.
To be fair, we give ourselves a good tour of Reds in Hand, didn't we?
Itself. The
During
Empire's
MSQ.
presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yep, we have to.
Tell me,
Oh.
have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
We haven't.
Nope.
As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
At least. Come on, man. Oh, fucking Emmett, man. I don't think we'll ever see any of them again, man.
No, I don't think so. But do you think that's where the new raid might start?
Oh, I know that look. That's
Possibly.
an adventurer ready to take on the world.
Fucking Emmett set us up.
In
In a good
anticipation
way.
of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but
Oh.
it's
Right, listen.
still a work in progress. Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
We need to learn this. Or I do, anyway. I always
What?
get my adventure kit together, and then Tataru gifts us stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're the... Oh, make sure it has pockets. I want to say that too. But Tataru is also the best.
I mean, she's
So
the
what do we
best.
say? She is the best. Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. Oh!
She's happy.
Look at it. Is that a
Oh
sheep?
my god. I don't know what it is.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Oh, she's so adorable.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement.
Yes.
Hmm.
I've won with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims.
Oh, I'm falling asleep.
Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures.
There we go.
I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
Can't argue with that. Keep everything, man. Maybe useful later.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
Just send us off to sleep. Oh shit. What the fuck?
Oh dear, what is this?
Looks like the Well of Darkness. A little bit. Except not quite as dark. Oh, like Reaper?
It's like the Reaper. Yeah.
Yeah, reminds me like Reaper's effects.
Yeah, but who is it?
Fucking Xenos to show up now, man.
No, he's dead.
And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, and thus I am returned? Did we do something that brought this guy back?
Don't know.
Oh. Oh.
Where are we?
Oh, we only had like half a cookie, man.
Ah, you're awake.
Ah. How long were you just staring at us there, Tataru? Little creepy.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, man, I don't think our character actually saw that, man. Surely we didn't dream that. That would make no sense. How would we be able to see that, you know?
Observe as the artiste refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time. I only need a moment. You'll see.
Oi, oi, oi. Okay.
A little more room in the shoulders. Open up the cuffs. A final adjustment to the hem. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin.
But never mind the mannequin.
Oh!
Oh.
It's a kip. Well, what do you think? Did you scream, ready for a bold new adventure? Yes!
It does, man. You were looking for a cape as
I was
well,
looking for a
actually.
cape! So, I got this one. Yay!
Clapper, clapper, clapper.
I'm so glad you approve. You've outdone yourself, Tataru. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, click.
So what do I owe you?
Oh, stop. You'll make me blush. If you really want to thank me, all I ask is that you wear this on your travels.
Does it have some branding on?
Or at least anywhere lots of adventurers might gather.
Look at that sly face.
They look at you, a famous hero, and wonder, wherever did she purchase those selfish yet practical garments? Selfish. Sorry. Before you know it, hordes of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Taru's boutique.
Taru's boutique. TTB.
I can hear it now. The merry click click of guilt overflowing from my coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Oh my god, we got
She's
a
a ruthless
necklace this
capitalist.
time.
Wayfarer's necklace with first ear cuff.
I always do this. I always get myself ready for it. And then Tataru gifts us something better. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you'll remember all your experiences and exploits without taking a few notes. Oh, is this about the codex? Yes,
Section
it's the codex.
expanded the unending codex.
There we go.
My god.
Oh, privately Tataru, who's long regretted her inability to assist her comrades in martial endeavours, and thus sought to train as an arcanist. Alas, these efforts met with misfortune, including the escape of her carbuncle companion, and so she has since resolved to provide financial support through trades such as mining and weaving.
The escape of her carbuncle companion.
When you arrive in Thavnir, I suggest you explore your options at Meyhane's Meyhane. Meyhane?
Meyhane.
Finest,
I have no idea.
I couldn't pronounce it the last time. The finest drinking establishment in Radzatan. And that's where Estinien is, actually, because I found him there.
Yeah.
Charm the employees, and they'll not only point you in the direction of local tale tellers, but also share with you the tricks of loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey, Kalanis, and may fair fortune find you. Bye.
You fit the pop off up there, Zoe.
Anything?
Very, very beautiful.
Welcome to Meyhane's Meyhane. I did not recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table.
What might I do for you, my Eosian friend?
Oh, just a friendly chat.
Very kind of you, sir, but you know when I'm being softened up, What is that you want from me? Melil waiting behind us. Oh, chasing that mad old tail, are you? It does seem to appeal to the adventurous at heart. Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Alzadal? He was Khan of the Ori tribe which sailed to Tavernier from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Rezat-Han.
Han. Don't pronounce the K, do they?
His decision to aid the
Akasadara
has ultimately won them the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alzadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap in Rezat-Han's earlier days. Some attest that this man travelled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches, others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first brood. Then there's the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem most curious about. According to this legend, Alzadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse. All locked, and locked all his worldly possessions or treasures, wealth within. Actually, apologies, I have a slight tickle in. Oh, my cup appears to be empty. The little sheet.
We'll pay for this one.
Yeah, this one isn't on the fucking house, man, Melil. You've been a lamb, but goddamn. I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. Where were we? Yes, those who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused, to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azama was saying. Azam is a fellow connoisseur of something or other. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself and hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear. But he did have, no, I can say no more. What manner of dangers have you faced? I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't even know where to stand. Very edge of existence. From anyone else, I struggle to believe it, but I recognize you now. You are the hero of the final days. Drink. I need another to settle my nerves. Believe, more of the same, if you please.
As you wish. This one's on your coin, Professor.
GG. GG, repeat. I appear to need to have my stomach pumped. Anyway, you being who you are, oh shit, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Azama's, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get it from some merchant. What's his name? I forget. Let's drink a toast to you, my new best friend, Melil.
I think you've had, signal for water instead, yeah. There we go.
I don't know if they have technology for that in Rezat-Han, man.
Melil knows.
Subtle there, Melil, subtle. That was water. Did you tell her to bring me water? That's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. I find it actually, well, yeah, it does help a little. Oh, I seem to have overindulged. I'm put in mind of the words of Master Yazan. Be wary of how much drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me, I will subject you to know of these unseemly antiques. Go talk to that guy. Wish you fortune in finding your fortune. Yes, I'm Azama, and who might you be? All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Alzadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his sails ever since. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that the ruins are on a small island somewhere in the bounty. Within those ruins hides the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Alzadal's treasure, I suggest that you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Well, maybe we can do something about that. Oh shit.
Yeah, we might be able to find him. Oh, hey. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Who's here?
Who is it?
So like another band of adventurers.
Please, you must let me have that treasure map.
Oh, please. Just right there, flaunting it.
Right there.
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
I mean, you're asking for quite a lot, to be fair, aren't you, though, ragged waif?
Go to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake?
I mean, it's not like she's asking for a sandwich, is all I'm saying, you know?
Anything that he brings back. Or some stuff that he brings back.
As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no
Look at him.
treasure map.
Oh.
It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Raza
Oh, Tom.
and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
Hey, you said
You know
calm.
who's gonna buy it, don't you? Someone who has no idea how money works.
So he
Stingy.
says.
Estinien's gonna buy it.
A fake.
No fake.
Yeah, man.
The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. And I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never return with that treasure alive.
Just amusing a small waif.
Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim?
To be fair, I mean,
How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
but
All
the
right, he's
pittance.
working with him then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's working with him.
But the pittance. Oh god,
Estinien.
there he is.
There he is.
Don't do it, Egod, don't do it. We already know what's coming.
What have you, sir?
No,
Fighting for your
don't!
You would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
How are you going to step in, though?
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Oh god.
Okay, I mean, how much is in there, dude?
Oh, Estinian Tataru's gonna kill you.
Oh, it's his spending money. It's his pocket money. Okay, now where does the kid go? He's gone.
He's gone.
Well met, my friend.
Yo, what's up, man? Egod.
What's up, God?
Someone is dressed for adventure.
Hey, hey. Did you
Yeah.
made him for me? What happens if you show up in like a Moogle costume or something?
Yeah.
Someone's dressed for adventure.
Bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Have you though, really? Let's have a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking run, man, before we see it's fake.
Find us.
Oh.
And now I've
don't
placed
know.
one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh. So what was the kid working with him? Are you having a change of heart now, you know?
Be genuine.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
I never took you for a treasure hunter.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
gonna
never
say.
actually did. Yeah.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
He's gonna donate it all to
Wow.
charity.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
Oh god, yeah.
God damn it, yeah, I think we inflated the global currency by like 15% overnight.
You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
I wonder if the twins are still in Galamald.
Did actually forget about it. I'm sure we'll bump into them soon enough.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Okay,
Yeah.
man.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent.
Oh.
whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
Yeah, won't be much though. That matron seemed like a right dick.
You are coming along, yes?
That we are, Estinien.
You know us too well, Estinien. Literally.
Oh, yeah, we split the expenses we said there. We could have said, I mean.
Oh, man.
I thought as much.
Off we go! On adventures!
What's the kid doing, man? What's the kid doing?
He's gonna feel bad. He's gonna feel bad and give us like the real map, probably.
We ain't no real map, man. My god. If there was a real map, man, he'd fucking steal it and sell it himself. That's what I'd do anyway. Nosa's here.
What? Where?
He's back. He's even got the Galilean eye.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this guy crafting the firmament like weeks ago.
Yeah, so did I. I think I took a picture and he was also with us. Oh, there is his
Oh, this is Estinien. Oh, you can use a Reaper. I just don't see his scythe here. I guess he doesn't have
Look at his
a
adventure plate. That's sick.
This is adventure plate, Ben. He looks like he's just gorged himself on a fuckload of ether, man.
Yeah.
Oh, little Matsia, the bravest elephant. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? I'm sure I'm about to be reminded, though. Oh, yeah, the transport. So you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins.
Yes, sir.
Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, you should think everyone should be glad for a chance to repay the favor. The waif.
Kid.
The little Onawa. You notice our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Onawa.
I was going to say, at least Estinien's still using his cord for his hair that he bought.
I'm sorry, sir, but aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnia? You are. I know you are. And I could have cheated you. How could this hell, you see? The map merchant. It's my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd as well as with the price that he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have... Well, we'd be... I knew your game and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase as it turns out, my friend here was also seeking out those very ruins. Or something like that anyway. But there is more you need to know. Does he have a real map?
That's what I'm thinking he does, yeah.
The map you bought is very real. Oh, this is the island it shows. My overhead Zashal selling the information to another customer. He told that man where he needed to search about the ruins, about the vault, everything. Then the man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. Oh my god. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you. Maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt the ruins hold any danger, but I assure you, between the two of us there is little we cannot overcome. Small child. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... We might need a hand in moving the treasure.
Yeah, we might need a hand moving the treasure. 3, 2, 1, click.
Just don't trust Alfie to do. Remember how shit he was at loading up the ark? In Shalian.
Yeah.
Garbage at moving them boxes, man. Assuming we find a name. Still, it may prove wise to bring some companions along all the same. Any ideas on whom to approach? The sounds have scattered far and wide since our last gathering.
Well, we have to go to Raha.
Oh my god, we have to pick? We have to pick?
Why? I mean, we always said that we would take Raha on adventures.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good shout. Just
and
because,
Krile always gets left out. So, Raha and Krile.
Thancred and Urianger are getting rat-assed in a bar somewhere.
Yeah, let's give them a little bit of a break. Alfie and Alice in Garlemald. I know Raha and Krile are doing their own thing.
She's always got her own. She's always got her own things going on, man.
Yeah.
She's like me. Always like writing a book or something, you know.
And we still owe the promise to Raha to take him on adventures. So Raha and Krile.
Aye, Krile may have a hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Raha, he would surely leap at the invitation. Pounce, even, one might say. Well, let's set your mind at ease. Yes, if that man is as strong as you. Is he though? Strong, I mean? It's a quick Chris legs out once upon a time, small child. What is your name, boy? Oh, fucking hell, of course it is.
Merad.
Merad, sir. Well, Merad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. No, man, you're gonna get vengeful people. I'm not proud of what I do. What choice do I have? We need to eat, and everybody's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Because he's gonna end up becoming that merchant later on in life, man. That's the goddamn problem. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. What's that on his belt?
Aww.
Call me Estinian.
Man, I swear, Estinian's gonna open an orphanage.
Goddamn orphanage. You win complete. Okay, you ready?
What on earth? Ooh. New emote.
What are you doing?
I've got a new emote.
What was it? Oh, fucking hell, no! Oh, no, I made the pizza again! Oh, fucking hell!
What on earth? And then I also have content. Oh, it's the Daenerys smile!
That's what my sister looks like when she smiles. I shall leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure.
Yes.
As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction.
He was right there with Krile.
Man, he's going to be so fucking happy that we picked him for the adventure. Do me a favour and don't stray from the path. Merad.
Yes, small child, do as you're told. Listen to Uncle Estinian.
Small urchin. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, Alexar. What might the students do for you? Sound like a little Mario there for a sec. Yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Krile. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go in and give them an excuse to take a break. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. What have they all been up to, man? What have they all been up to, you know?
They were just staring at a map the last time I saw them. Yeah, they're still staring.
What are we missing?
Hi.
Urgica, my good man.
Go on, Raha. Your senses are better than that.
Kind as to...
Hi.
Jump right here.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Krile.
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Yeah, that's the point of a surprise. How's the restoration of the students coming along? 3, 2, 1, click.
Let's go. How's the restoration coming along, guys?
Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Val.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
Yes.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition. I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Of course, Krile.
GG. Wanna go treasure hunting, damn it. Oh. Oh.
He's bursting with excitement. He wants to go.
Then again, it's not so urgent that...
Oh, he's thinking, please let me go. Probably.
You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Yes! Let's go!
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Yeah!
Let's go, Raha. Let's go.
Have you asked anyone else to come along?
No.
You were our first choice, right, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
Yeah?
You stole us, huh?
Cool.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift.
She's becoming a goddamn Matoya, man. She's gonna start going all crazy and loopy.
Whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon.
Gets obsessive, doesn't she, man?
Yeah.
Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
Because they did say Alzadal, the rumors are he got his treasure from another world, didn't they?
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
So hey, man.
Splendid. Then let us head to the archives at once.
It's very insightful, Raha, man. See, that's why we go to Raha, man.
Wait, before you
Thinks
go,
outside the box.
I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare.
Of course.
Urianger.
The more the merrier. I want to take you all.
What was Urianger doing again?
Students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
I think he was hanging with the Loporits, right? When I saw them, they were by the Ragnarok. Him and Thancred, actually.
From what I can gather, the Loporits are looking to make improvements to their own
Oh, yeah.
creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here.
They can program their massive 3D printers.
With you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Whoa, expedition leader. I think that's estinien, isn't it? Feels weird, man, being called the leader.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter you mentioned.
There's no problem, Krile.
Krile.
Lily almost said Krile.
You almost said it correctly there for a second. Couldn't have that.
Let's go, Raha.
All the new people who come to the channel. Oh my god, man, why do they keep mispronouncing Krile? I just noticed what pose she's in.
Oh, you stole her!
She's literally passed out. Like, I'm so happy right now. There's so many writer and author memes when that would go along with this, you know.
Wait, I need to take freaking screenshot.
Oh, your Stola. Man, look at all them books, man. I've got to admit I'm envious. Look at my shit little bookshelf, man. Need some work.
Oh, she looks so peaceful.
Don't want to wake her up, man, you.
I've never known your Stola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Bring her some fish. That always wakes cats up. Oh. Just resting your eyes for a minute, that's all.
Yeah. Oh, we're just waiting for her. Looks adorable. Oh.
Oh. Where am I?
Close my eyes for one moment.
Were you going to be passed out?
Are we?
Oh.
No, there we are. Cat pose. Oh!
The music just cut.
It did.
How long have you two been here?
Oh, we just got here.
Yeah, we just got here.
Yeah, we just
arrived. 3, 2, 1, click. We just arrived. No problem.
I love that when we think of what we would say, then it's one of the options, you know? It's perfect.
Did you know?
Yeah, 100%.
I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
The voice is a little bit quiet compared to the music. My client. Might be my settings.
As you know, I've been researching ways to
Little bit, yeah.
from the source to one of its reflections.
To go see Rune. We all know why.
Looking for hints, at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
No.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
I just love that eventually, some point in the future, this is gonna.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, it's quite the opposite.
We're gonna get a nudge in this direction, you know, of like seeing Rini again. And
I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
well, we have some otherworldly treasures that you may be interested in, for research purposes, of course.
Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world.
Yep, there you go.
If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
We thought to extend an invitation to Urianger
wins.
as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him and be on our way.
Straight to it.
You made good call there, right here. Good call.
They put all the books back.
Oh god, I know you ain't, but you still know what's going on. You there, Raham, meat? Alright. You stole the meat? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Thancred's
thought
supposed
he
to
was
be
here
here.
too. Yeah, he was here when I went round and searched for them all. He was here.
3, 2, 1, Uri!
I missed you, dude!
Grandpa Urianger. Not really, but he was like Grandpa Tareen.
Our illustrious champion.
Please, Urianger.
Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure.
Hey, there you go. Did he say that to you? That you clothed in the common explorer's garb?
Yeah.
Right. Wasn't Thancred with you?
Oh, just good to see you as well.
Yeah. Bit rude,
That's
innit?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I already said 3, 2, 1, click.
What the fuck?
And thee.
And it's gone.
Thou art the pick.
Fucking hell. Do the next one as well.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
Sophie.
True to our plan,
Sorry.
Thancred and I embarked upon
A pilgrimage?
of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which
It's
we passed.
gone.
Okay, we're good.
Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies.
Buffet.
You may recall,
What are the
Loporrits have been
Loporrits?
seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
So
Travel to another
Thancred's
planet.
helping the Loporrits.
And this
Oh, yeah, wait a
has
minute.
what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Krile. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loporrits now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
Oh, no way. I hope Puddingwig found his pudding.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon?
It'd be like a theme pack for adventurers.
It was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
Oh.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation.
Really cool. Arr. Yarr, Lizzie freaking rabbit.
How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Long time.
Aye. Though I cherish the scions' accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
I'll give it some time, you Stolle, give it some time.
Counting Estinien, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Sure.
What, no time to spare?
There he is!
Old bard?
Spare wait for the grizzled old bard.
All is well, I trust?
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
The rabbits.
The rabbits, yeah. But I would say you're looking well.
That's how was your pilgrimage?
I'm gonna say you're looking well. 3, 2, 1, click. What does he say to you?
I clicked so what is you.
Oh no.
That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. Astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
It is the worst.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together.
Yeah, man. We power vacuums and all sorts.
That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches.
Do we get to see the twins?
So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seen fit to gather?
Invention.
Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say?
You think alike?
I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Scholarly glory.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Of course. And if you have Estinien rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
No, come with. You're quiet anyway.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I?
Nope.
In all seriousness, it is best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern.
Fine.
I'll return to the usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinien will wonder what hath become of us.
Let's do this.